Welcome to
the Roof Shoot Podcast.
Very exciting day today. We're here on our first on-location show, right, Victoria?
Exciting.
Where are we?
Hancock Park.
Beautiful Hancock Park, and this show is all about door knocking.
I want to learn how to door knock because I've never done it.
Ladies,
Oh my God!
What are you doing here?
It's Robert Erickson,
Number one door knocker.
Yeah, well,
How
you know,
are
I
ya?
out on
tried.
the streets.
Yeah,
You
I
must
tried.
be out here like 24/7.
No, just 3 hours in the morning and just connecting with the neighbors.
Wow.
And,
So this
yeah.
is Robert Erickson.
Hi.
He is a real estate agent with Rodeo Realty, a Sunset office,
Yep.
and happens to be a very successful agent with a lot of door knocking, right, Robert?
I love door knocking. I would rather be out here than on the phone or, I mean, for one thing, if you're door knocking, you can't spend any money, right?
That's true. That's a
true.
good point.
There is
Yeah.
that point, but I really like to connect with the neighbors. There's about 2,900 people in this neighborhood, and I'll talk to them 3 times a year.
Okay.
So
So you hit them up like on a semi-regular basis.
Yeah, I mean, I go from like 9:30 to about noon every day, and just
Every single day.
every single day. And
Discipline.
there's people that still have my notepad that I hand out at the door. And,
Okay.
you know,
Can we
I,
see this?
yeah.
So let's take it back a few steps.
All right.
Well, first of all, this is Robert's notepad that he gives as a. Do you leave this with every person?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you leave
they're
it
not
even
home?
if they don't answer?
Yeah, if they're not home, I'll say, if you have any questions about selling your home, please give me a call today, or if
Oh.
you're planning on
That's a good
selling.
idea. There you go.
Please give
All
me-
right, so we want to know, before we get too much into the details of door knocking,
Sure.
how you got your start in real estate and when did you start?
I started in 1994, so I'm going on my 22nd year.
Wow.
And how did I start? I owned a cellular telephone company in Santa Monica,
What company?
corporate cellular. I was an LA cellular rep, and then it was bought by Verizon. And I did big accounts at UCLA and O'Melveny and Myers downtown, and the dental school, and William Morris Agency. And I did a lot of big accounts, but the cell phones were, once you deactivated, then you lost your client. So with homes, I could have a client for life. So that's my daily goal, is to create, a connection with people that they, go around. That's how I started.
Have you been door knocking since the day you started real estate?
Yes, I usually talk to about 25 to 35 people a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Every day,
Every
in
day.
person.
Every day. So this year so far, it's late November. I've talked to over 5,642 people this year.
Holy
my
come
gosh.
on.
Yeah, and I will have helped about 32 people this year get their
Wow.
For
homes.
you.
So
That's crazy.
thank you.
So
Yeah,
what
I'll
is
give you
your
a high five.
typical volume in a year? Do you have sort of an average?
As far as sales volume, well, with prices going up, now I'll tell you, but this is Hancock Park.
Yeah.
Now, Hancock Park is kind of like a new-ish wannabe neighborhood, because the younger people are coming up, they're having children. This is the best school district in all of Los Angeles. The homes are stately, they're big homes. However, the people that have lived here have been here in their homes for at least 50 years. So all the homes need to be renovated and brought back to their original splendor. But Hancock, John Hancock started it in 1926, divided up 200 acres and created about 2,900 homes.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So lots of opportunity here now that there's some turnover happening.
Lots of opportunity here. In fact, I just sold a home the next block over on Las Palmas.
Do most of your listings come from door knocking?
If not that, it creates the momentum for something else.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I'll be, maybe at a cocktail party or something, and someone will mention something about a house, but it wasn't directly because of that. It's the momentum that I build by doing
Right.
the activity every single
Yeah.
day, and the mindset that has me, conscientious of people that are trying to sell.
Yeah, very smart. So do you have just certain set areas and you only go in those areas that you door knock in your farm that are your farms? Or do you go wherever?
No, this last year I did Santa Monica, Mid-Wilshire, Silver Lake, Hancock Park obviously, and some other areas, like if I like a house,
So you
I'll
just
go
pick
door knock
areas.
around that house to try to find a buyer for it.
Right.
And you kind of, change it up a little bit.
Yeah. But then do you keep going back to those areas? Because you say you'll hit people like multiple times.
Yep. I will go back to those areas and hit multiple
The
times.
same people.
Do
Yeah.
people like when you come to their door?
You know what? I have not. I've only had like one guy that held a gun to my head.
What?
No,
Literally?
not literally. I mean,
Oh.
but no, it was more like a mistaken identity because he was a cop and he did the night shift, and it startled him, and he got up and he was like, at the end of the hall, I go, "Oh, have a good day," and that was really, people are genuinely nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they invite you in a lot?
A lot.
Really?
Shocking.
For
really.
coffee?
Old ladies invite me in for
Anything
some tea
inappropriate
Chat?
No, not that I'm going to tell you about.
We know what happened.
Yeah, we
Like,
know
that's how I met my boyfriend, actually.
Yeah, but people will invite me in, or and just know my name, and then I'll.
I feel like you walk down the street and you're like, hey Nancy.
Hey, how are
Hey,
you?
Judy.
How's the kids? But the thing is, the neighbors, they gossip about each other, and I hear about it.
Oh.
Like, oh, really?
You're the
That's
neighborhood
interesting.
therapist.
Yeah. They're getting a divorce down the road. But it's not like I'm an ambulance chaser.
Yeah.
But it's interesting.
Divorce chaser.
Just that. Those are tangled messes. I don't want to get
So am I.
involved
It's
in
okay in
that.
a different context.
I don't want to get involved in that mess.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bring them? Do you bring them like Christmas presents besides your notepad?
Not the notepad.
Your wrap those.
So
That's
yeah,
fine.
that was my question. Is there any other follow-up aside from just coming back to their door? Like, do you send them any mail? Do you do any other like calling?
Well, if I'm old school, I don't put them in a computer, they disappear, but I do have a pulse on the neighborhood and kind of know who's doing what.
But wait, you don't put any of this into a computer?
No,
How do you
I'm-
keep track of everything? Oh wow.
Yeah, I can usually, if I drive the streets enough, It sounds
Wow.
terrible, but
That's impressive.
yeah, but if I'm out, and things happen. But I also have if somebody's going to move within 30 to 60 days, I'm more aggressive, in wanting to help them out than if somebody's like, my wife is ill or my kids are going to school in a year,
Right.
I'll keep a notepad, but I'll put them in a filing system,
Oh, so
a
you use
year
like a
out.
file cabinet.
Yeah, old school, a little.
Typewriter.
No. The Pendaflex thing.
What's
no
it
idea
called?
what that is.
Feather pen?
A Rolodex.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's all fun. It's good. I had a coach years and years ago he said, do things that other people won't do.
Yeah.
And I don't know other than 3 other people that actually knock on doors religiously.
Most
Yeah.
people don't. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think people
Ben
kind of.
built his business door knocking.
Yeah, I believe it, and I think that people really like that connection. I mean, in our world, it's on the computer. It's there's, especially in LA, everyone's driving around in little bubbles. There's no connection. When I come to the door, they're almost like, oh hi, it's a human. They're talking to
Right.
me. And a lot of the older people here, I think they really appreciate that. And if I can make 1 or 2 people smile a day.
Yeah.
So what do you do
Like-
if there's like a gate
Uh,
or a buzzer?
Depends if the gate's here and the door's right there, then usually the buzzer.
What if it's like all secure? What do you do?
Well, I can leave a pad. I'll just put it underneath the sidewalk.
What if they just are like, what do you want? You take us through your script. and
I
what
will
you
take you
say.
through my script.
Okay.
You want to go through my script?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning. It's Robert Erickson with Rodeo Real Estate. How are you today?
Okay, how are you?
Great, thank you. I'm just doing my usual rounds, touching base with the neighbors, dropping off a fresh notepad for near your phone, and I'm give you a little information about the real estate market.
Oh, okay. What information do you have?
Well, we just sold a home over on Las Palmas, 5-bedroom, 4-bath. We just sold it for $3.7 million.
Wow, that's a big number, right?
It's a very big
like
number.
we're a
Maybe
couple
we talking about selling.
Have you?
Oh, sweetie.
Right.
Nah.
Have you guys thought about moving at this time?
She wants to, but
Sometime.
I'm not
okay.
into it.
No,
Okay.
she doesn't like change.
Yeah. How long have you guys lived here?
I'm thinking about having children though.
Oh,
so.
you have children. It's a good school district here for that.
Yeah, that's what we heard.
Yeah. Well, do you know of? Then I ask, do you know anybody who's on the street that's maybe had a life change or a new baby
Oh
or
yeah,
a job
Betty
transfer or...
down at 500 Las Palmas just kicked the bucket last year.
Oh wow. Okay. Do you know if she has family or friends that are watching over
I
there?
don't know. I mean,
You
there's
guys are
been
so
this
funny.
weird guy in.
It's great though, but you kicked the bucket.
Yeah, I don't know. There's been a weird guy lurking around.
Oh, that
you
was
might
me.
want to jump.
That
Oh,
was
okay.
me.
Okay.
Thank you.
I was giving you a heads up. I thought maybe it was your competition.
No. I
Okay.
don't. You know what? I'm my own competition. So.
Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, so you're giving them a little bit of info on what's going on in the hood, and then you
Right.
ask, they're giving you a little scoop.
Right. So, do you know anybody? I don't want to say if it's just divorce. I just say a life change. Something happened. They need
So you
money.
visa? Yeah.
Something like that.
They
But
need money.
yeah, I don't know. That would be a life change, right?
Are you poor?
Lost his job.
He lost his job doing something.
Dude.
But yeah, I think it's and there's a lot of famous people that live in the neighborhood. So you'd be surprised who
Oh, like
answers the
any
door.
fun ones?
Any fun ones? Well, the guy was on Star Trek. What's his name? George
Which Star Trek? Like
Dan,
first one.
Dan knows.
The original
Dan,
one.
Dan's
you would know.
excited.
What's his name?
Dan's
George.
a Star Trek fanatic.
George Takei.
George Takei. Yes, George
Oh.
Takei
You wanna go to his
lives
house,
about
Dan?
2 blocks from here. Yeah. So those are fun ones to answer the door.
Yeah. Okay, so what if like the housekeeper answers the door? What do you do? Or child?
Or child. Well, the child is, is mommy home, and if it's usually the nanny, then she says, well, I'm not going to have her put it on the mantle or the kitchen counter. But if it's the maid that answers the door, I have asked if they want to buy a home, are they looking for a house?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you never
Great.
know.
Any other tips, door knocking or other real estate related or personal that you want to offer?
I think right now LA is undervalued.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, and if you look at the whole world scope, we are undervalued like Dubai, London, Paris, New York, any of those. I mean, you get actually a yard, a pool sometimes, a large home here in
Yeah.
LA. And I think, just my personal opinion, that like in the 80s it was like Paris was like the city.
Right.
And then 90s was like New York, and then most recently it's been London. But right now it's LA, and I
Nice.
think that people want to be here. They want the lifestyle, they want the weather, and it's undervalued. So
I agree.
anybody who wants to move to Los Angeles, give me a call.
Hit them up.
Robert Erickson, Rodeo Real Estate. There you go. Love to help
Awesome.
you.
Thank you so much, Robert.
Hey, you're
Do you
welcome.
mind if we follow you and get some
Sure.
live footage of your door knocking?
I have no problem with
Yay.
that.
Exciting.
Okay, great.
Where are we going first?
You want to go here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want a pad?
Sure. Come on in. My most favorite house. It's about 13,000 square foot house, 10 bedroom, 9 bath, built in 1926. It was originally built by one of the original loggers that moved from Oregon.
logger?
Yeah,
What's a logger?
a logger.
Logging district?
Yeah, he made his money logging. And what's funny?
What's a logger? You're
A
clearly not
logger,
from where
a
I'm
logger.
from.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you a funny story about a logger.
Okay.
So you know how you hear Skid Row?
Yes.
All right, so Skid Row is
I
right.
do know what that is.
I am
Okay,
familiar with
you
that.
know where Skid
term.
Row? You came from Skid Row. Well, this is
did
not
come from
Skid Row. What I was going to say is how they. You want to know how they came up with the Skid Row?
Yes.
Is that in Seattle when they used to do the logging, there was this hill that they would push the logs down into the water to go onto the boats. Well, because it was so muddy and so disgusting with all the logs going into the water, they called it Skid Row.
Skid
And
marks.
so when you think, right, when you think of Skid Row, you think, well, that's how they came up with Skid Row. It's not some area in Detroit or, that's how they came up. But at any rate, because he was an original logger in timber, I'm sure he used that word quite a bit. But look at the beautiful house he built.
So he moved here.
Yeah.
Have you seen
We
the
had this
inside of
one
this
built.
house?
I have actually. It's
Does it need to be redone?
no. This
No?
is stained glass windows, original hardwood floors, mahogany paneled walls. It's just an amazing house. It's beautiful. And this is.
You gonna knock on the door?
There's probably 30 houses in Hancock Park equal or better to this quality.
How much would this sell for now?
It's probably guesstimate about 13 million.
Wow.
But because the homes right now are getting about $1,000 a square foot, one just sold on Hudson that was 10,000 square feet, and they sold it for 10 million. So, yeah, love this area. It's fantastic.
It's
Woo!
Are we going up to the door?
You want to go to the door?
Yeah,
Let's go.
do it. Get this listing, Robert.
Yeah.